Now, the morning sprint.
Governor Jay Inslee has announced changes to how the state will evaluate counties' progression through Washington's reopening plan. The changes make it more difficult for a county to move back a phase. Inslee said in order to move down a phase, counties must fail both metrics for case counts and hospitalizations. Previously, a county only needed to fail one metric to move back a phase. Today is the state's first evaluation since moving all counties to phase 3 of the Healthy Washington plan. Based on previous metrics, Franklin County was at risk of moving back from phase 3 of the state's reopening plan. While the Benton County Fairgrounds vaccination site prepares for eligibility to expand to all people ages 16 and up on April 15th, the site is adding another brand of vaccine to its arsenal. According to a press release, they will now offer a limited supply of Johnson & Johnson doses this week. They're expecting to average about 100 doses per day in addition to first and second doses of the Pfizer vaccine. Seattle police are investigating a shooting in which 2 adult men were wounded as well as a 2-year-old toddler. The shooting took place in front of an auto parts store in Seattle's Central District. The wounded people drove themselves to the hospital where the child is listed in critical condition.
When a 2-year-old is the victim of a shooting, it's a really tough thing, even for officers even to respond to.
Forensics teams are counting shell casings, but it appears multiple shots were fired. Seattle police believe the suspect may have been on foot. Police have not released the names of the shooting victims as the investigation is still ongoing. In Kennewick, 2 men are in custody after they led police on a high-speed chase from allegedly trying to break into storage units. Officers were called to a burglary in progress at a storage unit complex on the 5600 block of West Meadowline Avenue just after 4 p.m. Saturday. When they arrived, the 2 suspects fled the scene, leading officers on a high-speed chase. Police say the driver, 33-year-old Jose Perez Gonzalez, hit 2 police cars while trying to get away. Eventually, the chase ended when the suspects stopped at an apartment complex on 10th Avenue. Both Gonzalez and the passenger, 37-year-old Shigao Gago, were taken into custody with the help of the K-9 unit. A Wapato man is being charged with 2 counts of assault after allegedly stabbing 2 victims in Yakima. On Friday, deputies and officers from 3 different police agencies responded to a call at 9 p.m. on the 500 block of Parker Bridge Road for a stabbing. Officials said they found a 21-year-old victim from Bickleton with wounds to his neck and abdomen. They also found a 23-year-old victim from Yakima with wounds to his leg. The suspect, a 26-year-old man, is now booked into the Yakima County Jail on 2 counts of assault. No names are currently being released, but the investigation is ongoing. Kennewick police are warning Tri-City residents to be on the lookout for impaired drivers. Over the weekend, the department posted on Facebook these 2 collisions involving drivers behind the wheel who were under the influence. According to their Facebook, both drivers are now in jail, and officers say if you are driving with a DUI, you can face a $12,000 minimum fine. So please do not drink and drive. Now to the results of our poll question of the day. Earlier, we asked you, should Washington have bills that expand police accountability? 26% of you said yes, 74% of you said no. Thanks for weighing in. The Senate has passed 2 key pieces of Governor Jay Inslee's climate agenda. One is a plan to put a price on carbon pollution and a measure that would require fuel producers, and the other requires importers to reduce greenhouse gas emissions associated with gasoline and other transportation fuels. The carbon pricing bill would establish a cap and invest program that sets steadily lower limits to pollution from carbon and other greenhouse gases and requires polluters to steadily decrease their emissions. A bill to create a dedicated fund to prevent and fight wildfires in Washington has unanimously passed the Senate. The bill would provide $125 million every 2 years to boost wildfire response, accelerate forest restoration, and support community resilience. It now heads back to the House, which will accept or reject the changes made in the Senate.
And on this Monday, we're seeing plenty of sunshine to begin your day, but we're going to see the wind that'll start to pick up as we take you throughout your afternoon. So a live look right now. This is from the Legends Skycam Network from Richland's Columbia Point. Sunset later on at 7:40, and the sunglasses will be needed, but as I mentioned, we will see some increasing wind. Temperatures right now still very cold, 24 in the Tri-Cities, 23 for Hermiston and Pendleton. Dayton, you're at 28. Mid-20s there in Ellensburg and Yakima. You're sitting in at 30 degrees. So light winds right now. We're going to expect a lot of these winds to pick up this afternoon and this evening. Wind gusts today could be up to about 25 miles per hour, and then for your Tuesday, even stronger than that, up to about 40 miles per hour. But clear and quiet around the Pacific Northwest. We're not expecting any changes, at least to the sky cover. So here's Futurecast again later on this afternoon. Those winds will slowly start to pick up. Breezy night ahead. Windy conditions on Tuesday. Still looking at nothing but some sunshine around our area. Any kind of weather systems Wednesday and Thursday staying off to our east, but still looking at some breezy conditions on Wednesday before starting to lighten up on Thursday with still more sunshine and warmer temperatures by the end of the work week. So the sun is going to be back out there for today. Just going to be a breezy afternoon, jumping up to 63 today in the Tri-Cities, 60 in Walla Walla with 63 in Hermiston, low 60s from Toppenish up into Yakima. But there's your 7-day forecast. You notice each and every day getting warmer. We just have to get through those breezy days. We're going to be up to about 69 degrees on Thursday, 74 on Friday. A very warm weekend with nothing but some sunshine, 79 degrees on Saturday with a high of 83 by Sunday. And then that 7-day forecast for Yakima. You're looking at more wind ahead for you as well. 66 degrees on Wednesday, then expecting some 70s over the weekend. The warmest day on this 7-day will be at 81 on Sunday. So this will be our first 80-degree day of the season.
Thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next. KEPKView local news is always on at yaktranews.com.